Hello everyone, welcome back to Amin Maths Club. I hope you are doing well. So today we are diving into a nice Olympiad problem that will help you to solve different problem solving questions. So now our question is a to the power b minus b is equal to 77. So we have to find the value of a and b, and a and b belongs to natural number. So it is condition here, it is domain of this problem. Now solving this equation here, that is a to the power b minus b is equal to 77. Now if we write a to the power b whole to the power 2 over 2, so 2 can be cancelled out, we get 1, and there is no difference here, no matter. So this minus b to the power we can also write here 2 over 2, that is equal to 77. Now here a is equal to that a to the power b whole to the power, this 2 over 2 can also be written as that 1 over 2 times 2 minus here b is equal to doing the same step here 1 over 2 times 2, that is equal to 77. Now our next step is here a to the power, if we multiply this b times 1 which is b over 2 and here whole squared, and minus this can be written as b to the power 1 over 2 whole to the power 2, that is equal to 77. Now here a to the power b over 2 whole squared, and it is square root of b because 1 over 2 is the square root value of the square root. So here we have whole squared, that is equal to 77. Now as we see that here we have a perfect square. According to algebraic identity, it is a squared and it is b squared, that we just write x squared minus y squared is equal to x plus y times x minus y. So applying this formula here, so we will get a to the power b over 2 plus square root of b times, that is a to the power b over 2 minus square root of b is equal to 77. Now here we can factorize this 77 into different factors. So first of all, this 77 can be written as, if we multiply 77 by 1 we get 77. Similarly this 77 can also be written as 1 multiplied by 77. Here we have another factor that is 11 multiplied by 7, and 7 multiplied by 11 is also equal to 77. So we have four possible factors here. Now it is our case 1, it is our case 2, it is our case 3 and case 4, but we are going to just compare these two factors here. As we know that value of a and b is actually belongs to natural number, so if we compare this factor, that is a to the power b over 2 plus square root of b, comparing this one with a to the power b over 2 minus square root of b, so here we see that this positive factor is actually greater than this negative one. So here it is greater and it is smaller factor. So if this one is greater, then we have to take those here factors in which first factor is greater and second one is smaller. Now this first case is valid for this problem, and similarly we have here we get less one and it is greater, so third case is valid for this problem. Now cancelling this one, rejecting these two cases, so we have only two cases, that our case number 1 is hereby, that is a to the power b over 2 plus square root of b times a to the power b over 2 minus square root of b, that is equal to our first case is 77 multiplied by 1. So here we have, it is our first case. Now solving this case for the value of a and b. Here we have this first factor, which is a greater factor, that is equal to 77 by system of equation. So here we have a second factor, which is a to the power b over 2 minus square root of b is equal to this smaller factor, which is 1. Now if we add these two equations, now adding these two equations, here we get plus and minus, it will be cancelled. So we have here 1 and 1 2, we have 2 a to the power b over 2, that is equal to 77. 1 is 78. Now if we divide 2 on both hand side, then we will get that here we have dividing 2 on both hand side. So we have cancelling 2 with 2, we have a to the power b over 2 is actually equal to 2 times 39 is 78. Here we have value of a to the power b over 2 is 39. So if we put this value in any of this equation, let's say it is convenient for this value, so we are going to put this value of a to the power b over 2 in this equation, then it will be, so recall here that a to the power b over 2 minus square root of b is equal to 1, but a to the power b over 2 is equal to 39. So here putting 39 minus square root of b is equal to 1. Now shifting this square root of b to our right hand side, then it will be positive square root of b, and here this will be that 39. Here we have 39 and this plus 1 to the left side, we get 39 minus 1. So square root of b is equal to 38. Square root of b is equal to 38. Now if we take square on both hand sides, so we have square root of b whole squared is equal to 38 squared. Now this square is cancelled out with square root, we get the value of b, which is equal to 38 squared, that if we multiply 38 times 38, so we get 1444. Now it is the value of b, and we see that this value of b is actually belongs to natural number, so it is valid. Now here if we check this value of b for a, so as a to the power b over 2 is equal to 39. So here putting this value, a to the power value of b is 1444 dividing by 2 is equal to 39. So here we get a to the power 722, that is equal to 39. So if we take that here 722 root here on our on that this one, a to the power 722, so here we write a to the power 722, that is equal to taking the same root here, so 722, here we have 39. Now we see that this 722 is cancelled out with the root, so we get a is equal to 722 square root of 39. Now it is the value of a, and we see that here value of a is actually, it is not the element of natural number, so it is not a natural value of a. Now here as we have given that the values of a and b should be element of natural number, so it is rejected here. Now we are going to just solving our case number 2 here. So here case 2 is we have a to the power b over 2 plus square root of b times a to the power b over 2 minus square root of b, that is equal to, here we have our second valid case, which is 11 times 7, so that is equal to 11 times 7. Now Our first equation is a to the power b over 2 plus square root of b is equal to 11, and similarly a to the power b over 2 minus square root of b is equal to 7. Now performing the same step here, that adding these two equations, we have square root of b positive and square root of b negative is cancelled out. Here we have adding this one, 2 a to the power b over 2 is equal to 11, and 7 we get 18. Now dividing 2 on both sides, so this 2 is cancelled out. We have a to the power b over 2 is equal to 9. A to the power b over 2 is equal to 9. Now, putting this value in this equation, we have, recalling this equation, a to the power b over 2 minus square root of b is equal to 7. Now a to the power b over 2 is equal to 9, so it is 9 minus square root of b, that is equal to 7. Here we see that if we just shift square root of b to our right hand side, then it will be positive square root of b, and shifting this plus 1 we get 9 minus 7. So here square root of b is equal to 2. Now taking square on both hand side, then here 2 squared, cancelling square with square root, we have b is equal to 2 squared, which is 4. The value of b is, here we get 4, and which is the element of natural number. So value of b is element of a natural number, it is valid. Now putting the same value in our this recalling this one, which is a to the power b over 2 is equal to 9. So if you put the value of b here, then we get a to the power b is 4 over 2, that is 9. So 2 1 is 2, 2 2s are 4, we get a squared is equal to 9. Now taking square root on both hand side, we have a squared square root is equal to square root of 9. Here this 2 is cancelled out with square root, we get here that is plus minus 3, but here we have only those values of a which is element of natural number. So here plus 3 is a natural number. Now we just take the value of a is 3, positive 3. Now we have our final answer, that is a comma b is equal to value of a is 3 and value of b is 4. So it is valid solution for this problem. Now we can also verify our problem here, that here for verification we have to just recall our problem. So our problem is, that is, here we have a to the power b minus b is equal to 77. Now if we put value of a and b here, a and b is 3 and 4, so it will be a to the power b, a is 3, b is 4, minus value of b is 4, is it equal to 77. Now 3 to the power 4 is equal to 81 minus 4, that is it equal to 77. So 81 minus 4 is 77, then 77 is equal to 77. Hence this value of a and b is valid for this problem. Now we can check our entire solution here step by step. Here our case number 2. So from case number 1, value of a is actually not valid for this problem, so we have just rejected our first case. And now from second case, we have found out the value of a and b is actually 3, value of a and value of b is 4, so it is final answer. So that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more interesting contents. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.